We're winding down. Twain Dooley.
If I could find that boy today, I would wring his entrepreneurial neck. He shows up at my grandmother's house early on a Saturday morning. Ma'am, can I cut your grass? And she says to him, that is why I have grandsons. Actually, with her Jamaican accent, it comes out more like, I that what make me have grandsons. And then she proceeded to wake me up. Twain! Why you make that boy come yourself to cut my grass? Hey, Grandma, I ain't make that boy do nothing, I say to myself. Twain, you see, say the grass want cut. Look, all I want to see is the inside of my eyelids. I mean, I was up late last night watching Friday night videos, and I just need 5, well, maybe 30 more minutes of sleep. But my grandmother, she doesn't understand this because she's always up early, real early, as she would put it, before cock put on them drawers. But me, I have no intention of waking up before the rooster puts on his underwear. But my grandmother was always up that early and over to her employer's house where she would wake up their children and feed them breakfast and get them ready for school. And compared to what she was doing in her native Jamaica, this was easy. Now, it's Saturday morning. It's my day off, and all I want is a few more minutes of sleep. It's Saturday morning. It's my day off, and my grandmother doesn't understand why I don't want to get some things done. Twin! Why you don't cut the grass, man, before the sun gets hot? Because I'm a teenager, duh. And I would gladly burn in the noonday sun rather than get out of bed a minute early. But this kind of logic makes no sense to my grandmother. It makes no sense to a woman from a third world country with a 6th grade education who had 3 children and was a widow before she was 30 years old. It makes no sense to a woman who came to this country and on a domestic salary, she brings her daughter to this country and buys a house large enough for that daughter and her 4 smart aleck kids. Now, I could pretend I was sick. I don't know, but any sickness, real or pretend, always came with homemade soup and your feet washed with rum. And that would be okay, except for it might come with the Cersei tea. And Cersei is this concoction that is so nasty that all the sugar in the Caribbean could not sweeten it, and it would cause the drinker to sit on the toilet until all infirmities has left his body. Twin, early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So it's early on Saturday, I'm out cutting the grass. But I know I'm never going to get wealthy doing this because my lawnmower, I can't even hustle like that one dude I told you about because my lawnmower is electric and there's this long orange cord from it all the way into the house. And I would be grateful that it's not the push mower I had to use a couple of weeks ago, except there's sweat running down my wrist, and I'm afraid I might get electrocuted. But I push through, I do the job in a record time, which is like 2.5 hours, and just when I sit down in front of the TV and turn on Soul Train, I hear, Twin, you know, she said the hedge won't cut. And so I'm out cutting the hedge, but not with a gas hedge trimmer, not with an electric hedge trimmer. You know that thing that the Flintstones use? Shook, 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 shook. Too good for me. I have a wooden handle cutlass, and I'm cutting the whole of Sherwood Forest with it. A cutlass, it's a machete, it's a pirate killing device. It's this thing that my grandmother smuggled into this country, and when I ask her how she managed to do that, she says, make it pass you like how teeth pass fall, which is to say, you'll never get it, just like teeth never got chicken. And, well, look, things change, you know. Nowadays, when the lawn wants to be cut, you know, I learned a lot from her. When the lawn needs to be cut, I hire one of them entrepreneurial dudes to get it done.